Hello everyone, welcome back to Teacup Tarot. My name is Reya, and in today's video we are going to be taking a look at what messages you're supposed to be receiving for the next 45 days. Of course, this is going to be a timeless reading, so whenever you find it, it is right for you. Yeah, so of course you have three piles in front of you. Please make sure you pick one on the basis of what you feel is right for you. Of course, you can pick the feathers or the images, or we have the plates. Pick one element and stick to it, because you'll just have an easier time making a decision, and then you'll not really go wrong when it comes to your choice. Of course, I'll give you some time and then we start with pile 1. Hello, and if you've picked pile 1, these are the messages that you need to receive for the next 45 days. And of course, as always, we're going to be starting off with our moonology. And essentially, the next 45 days are going to be very important because they are meant to heal you. Yeah, it is a time of healing, emotional healing, physical healing, and also healing of, your aura, your body in general. But allow yourself time for rest, allow yourself time to really work according to, your energy levels, because when a person is healing, then they need to sort of adjust their outside life. Okay, that's what's in store. But it is a beautiful time, a time of healing. Of course, we'll get into your tarot and then we'll see a lot more details. Page of Swords, okay, you have Temperance, 9 of Pentacles and 8 of Wands. Okay, interestingly, I get a feeling like, it's going to be a very balanced 45 days for you, because what is happening, there is this one part of the next 45 days which is like supremely busy, you're constantly moving, a lot of things need your attention, and there is this other part of the next 45 days where things are supremely in balance. So it is like a combination of two, which is always ideal, which means you will find time for healing and you'll find time for your everyday activities. Remember, one thing that is going to be supremely active for you is going to be your imagination. Like, you may want to do a lot of things, you may want to study a lot of things, you may want to research a lot of things, because it is your mind which is in overdrive. Okay, I see a lot of planning happening for you as well, and you want to plan like to the infinity. Okay, I don't really see any kind of strict implementation when it comes to your planning, but planning is happening regardless. One area that is supreme for you is your personal life. Okay, your material life as well. You're making a lot of progress materially. In fact, for the people who've been wanting to sort of grow, the next 45 days is an ideal time for it, especially for people who are wanting to purchase their own space. The timing is just right, especially when it comes to any work related studios or any work related offices. Of course, I feel like you're going to be working a lot more individually. I don't really see any kind of group participation for you for the next 45 days, but of course, emotionally there is a beautiful balance coming through for you. When it comes to relationships as well, things are getting a lot more better. In fact, your relationships are also going to be healing, because at a personal level you are going to be at this beautiful ebb and flow of emotions. So nothing extreme for you, everything is happening in a balance exactly the way it is supposed to be for you. Okay, beautiful things coming. Travel is on the cards, communication is on the cards. So especially if you're waiting to receive any kind of announcement, if you're waiting to receive any kind of communication, positive communication is on the cards for you. Okay, so overall the next 45 days the vibe is that of positivity. One thing that you have to pay attention to is your grounding though. What is happening, because you're living a lot in the sphere of your mind. And when a person is thinking a lot, when they're, planning a lot, then that means a little bit of grounding is needed for those plans then to be implemented. Yeah, so just make sure you center yourself, you ground yourself, so that you'll find, you'll be able to cater to your energies a lot more better. Interestingly, a lot more creative activities are now going to be at focus. So this could be like you pick up a hobby or you pay more attention to your hobby. Okay, painting, this could be pottery, this could be photography, this could be instruments, or any kind of creative form is going to be something that is going to be drawing your attention. Research is going to be very important for you, This could be either academic research, this could be studies, or research related to a future event. Maybe you are a student and you want to go to a different university, or if you're working currently, if you want to advance yourself when it comes to your knowledge, research once again is taking priority when it comes to your life. Interestingly, you may feel like you want to, redecorate your house or change a couple of things when it comes to your house. Maybe you will be going interior shopping, going shopping for new curtains, new furniture. Some things relating to, your household activities may be important for you. Interestingly, what is happening, because you're thinking a lot, you're almost like laying fundamental blocks for your future. So this is like getting yourself a solid foundation on the basis of which your future life is dependent. So once again, this could be like you work extra hard to gain something in the future, or you study a little bit extra hard so that your future self will thank you for it, or you save something today that your future self will thank you for. Okay, so these are foundation blocks for your future. Okay, preparatory ground for your future in the next 45 days is what I'm seeing for you. Now, dedicated effort. So whatever it is that you're going to be doing, you're going to be putting a lot more effort towards it, and you're like, I want to be really the best at it. So especially for my student friends who are preparing for some kind of examination, dedication, extra hours at work or extra hours at studies is what is going to be defining your level of success from that of others. Mastery is important. Solid basics are important for you when it comes to next 45 days. Wisdom, knowledge. Everything that is going to be important is relating to your knowledge. But this is not only knowledge. So whatever you're doing, whatever you're understanding, whatever you're researching, whatever you're studying, you have to ensure that it is being converted is to wisdom, and not like you're reading something, you're forgetting it. Okay. So wisdom is important. Even when you have to make certain decisions in your life, make sure they are informed decisions and they are wise decisions at that. No rash decision making, please, is what is being told to you. Now, because we also had the message of healing, since it is a time for healing, you have to surrender to the wisdom of your body. So if your body is telling you that it cannot take anymore, or if your body is telling you like a particular part is like feeling a little bit uncomfortable, or if your body is telling you I need this kind of food, I need hydration, pay attention to it, because clearly you're healing and your body is talking to you. Physically uncomfortable, physically drained, please make sure you're taking care of it, because especially in the next 45 days, if you take care of your body, then you won't have to face any kind of physical difficulties once the next 45 period mark is over. Yeah, very important for you. Once again, I'm going to be giving you messages from your tea leaf cards to see what extra messages are coming forth. Overall, the next 45 days are good for you. Really solid preparatory grounds for you. Opportunities are waiting for you, and remember, these are new opportunities coming in your direction. Okay, so if you get a job offer, or if you get new opportunities, like somebody is telling you, maybe this can be a good thing, consider that, because these opportunities may be once in a lifetime. Waiting for news, package or letter, like I told you, communication is going to be important. So if you're waiting for some kind of news, package or letter, university offer letter, that may be coming in your direction. A change for the better. So yes, whatever changes are happening, in the next 45 days, they're definitely for the better. And remember, it is the butterfly spirit, and butterfly spirit is always blessed by the angels and spirit guides. So remember, whatever changes you're undertaking, they are blessed already, and they have already mentioned that it is a change for the better. A goal-oriented person, so remember this, you may be more focused on your goals. Like I mentioned, planning is going to be important, and setting new targets for your life is going to be important. Remember, the focus is on new and not on old. Wishbone, a wish is granted. All right. So, for a couple of you, maybe a wish that you make when it comes to your life is going to be granted. So, this is like something really, really beautiful happening for you. Wish being granted. And coins, money will be coming in your direction. So, once again, financially, like I mentioned, things are going in a beautiful direction, and money is definitely coming for you. And dealings or relationship with a woman are going to be important. Remember, this woman has like dark complexion or a hair, so this could be either a friend, this could be a family member, or a colleague at work. And last one, use your intuition to make beneficial changes. So any kind of messages you're getting from your intuition, pay attention to it, because remember, your intuition will actually help you make the best decisions for yourself. Of course, we're going to be taking messages when it comes to your spiritual life from Baba. Meditation. So remember, for you, when it comes to your spiritual life for the next 45 days, meditation is what is going to be supremely important, and getting downloads during meditation, especially because intuition is strong here as well, may be important. So please make sure you're taking time for it. And again, fresh desires, new planning, fresh goals, important. So once again, you have to communicate to Baba whatever it is that you desire, so that Baba knows what you want and can help you achieve it. Mother Earth, once again, when it comes to your spiritual life, taking care of Mother Earth is going to be important. Mother Earth is trees, Mother Earth is her animals and the birds. So in whichever way, if you can take care of it, that will be amazing for you. And in fact, people who are in charge of Mother Earth, then karma becomes supremely important, because bird and animals, feeding them is super easy. So take care of them. And hard work. Okay, so once again, hard work is something that you have to do. Mastery is something that you have to achieve when it comes to your work, because when you pay attention to both of these things, then it is the fast track to success in life. But work diligently and you will be rewarded. Do not doubt. Remember, when it comes to your faith, you should never have a doubt. Remember, where there is doubt, there is a lack of faith. Yeah, so have faith and leave those doubts somewhere else, so that you really move ahead beautifully in your life. A karmic debt, pay off old debts and try to not accumulate new ones. So remember, if you have some kind of karmic debt, releasing this karmic debt is supremely simple, because you just have to take care of planet Earth, Mother Earth. So feeding birds, feeding animals, taking care of trees, these are beautiful and simple ways in which you can release your karmic debt. But remember, please don't be like harsh with somebody, or don't speak to somebody which would hurt their feelings, because it will just mean that you accumulate new things, because you're paying it off, right? So make your job easier by being kind. And one more, miracle. So when you do these things, miracles are going to be very easy for you. Overall, anyway, the change is towards the better. So the next 45 days are going to be beautiful for you. Look out for miracles, so that you're going to be having new miracles to witness when it comes to your life. Yeah. Overall, remember, you are laying the foundation blocks for your future life. Pay attention to details, because when you pay attention to details, progress becomes all the more easier for you. Overall, I leave you here with nothing but all of my prayers and all of my blessings for your future life. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 2, these are the messages that you need to receive for the next 45 days. Let's take a look, and let's start with monology. Now, for you, the most important thing to remember is, in the next 45-day period, whatever you do it with love. If you're working, make sure that you're putting your heart and soul into it, like you're really finding love in what you're doing. When it comes to relationship, you have to be the kind and the bigger person out here, because anytime you bring love in a situation, automatically love is an emotion of the gods, things will get better, yeah, on their own. So that's something that you need to remember. Now we'll take your tarot. You have King of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, and 5 of Wands. All right. So basically, what's happening here, you are sort of in that zone where you don't want to make any major changes in your life. You're very comfortable as to the way your life is moving. You're okay making plans, but when it comes to actions, you are on the back foot. So this is going to be like this period where you're thinking a lot, you're processing things a lot, you're really working on what you can manage, and anything you feel like is right now out of your comfort zone, you may find yourself postponing it after the next 45-day period. Okay, along with that, I feel like for a couple of you, you may make certain travel plans, you may make certain plans relating to your future, and you may be like, okay, this is what I want to do later, but this is what I am going to be doing today. That is what is coming through. Once again, the presence of two people are going to be important. Now, these people are going to be influencing you and influencing your life a great deal. One is a man and one is a woman. So maybe this could be members of your family or people that you work with, but the influence of these two people will be a lot more consistent when it comes to your life. Of course, remember this, one thing that you have to be careful of is your speech, because what may happen is you may find that you are in conflict with certain people, or some people are attacking you and your belief system, and you have this feeling of retaliating. Remember, major change in planetary situations are happening. Once again, we have Saturn going retrograde when it comes to certain signs again, and when Saturn goes retrograde, then of course conflicts become a part of life, and the best way to do is make sure remaining patient and you're chanting a mantra. Yeah, remember, this is coming into your life as a test. So when it is a test, it is something that you need to know that you have to take a back foot and you have to be the bigger person, so that Saturn is then moving away comfortably when it comes to life. Remember, if you don't want to change anything, at least bring love into the situation so that the situation evolves much more better. For my student friends, it is a time of intense study. It is a time of dedicated study for you, because it is your dedication that is going to be defining your success. But overall, when it comes to your position in terms of studying and gaining knowledge, you're comfortable. Okay, so whatever you're doing, you're clearly in the right zone. Continue doing that. If you can increase your methods, or if you can increase your efforts, great, but you're doing well. Yeah, that's a sign for you. Now, major changes are coming your way naturally, okay, because what is happening is, maybe you're too comfortable, and by the end of the next 45-day period mark, things are shifting for you so much that you cannot but help but put all of your plans to action. So changes at an individual level, changes at a personal level in your life are coming, but they are coming regardless, and there are a lot of changes for you to accommodate on. Now, your friendships are going to be very important for you, okay? So this could be that maybe you have a get together with friends, you have a get together with family, and you just exchange that heartfelt emotions, or you probably connect with a friend and you just talk about good old days, or you just talk your heart out and you feel emotionally fulfilled. But this sense of emotionally being taken care of is what I see for you in the next 45-day period. And interestingly, you have the card of true love. But remember, this true love is a love that you experience in yourself. This is not towards another person, okay? Because if you see this image, this is like a reflection of this person. So falling in love with yourself, accepting yourself at some level, and accepting yourself with flaws and the beautiful things when it comes to you is there. And I think it's well deserved. Okay, so basically you're learning to fall in love with yourself, and once again you had the message of bring love into the situation. So I feel like this entire situation is coming through beautifully. And remember, any kind of frustrations that you have currently, maybe some plans that you're making, they're not working, or you are in some kind of dilemma, or you feel like some things are blocking your progress. Remember, it is just building up your frustration, and frustration is not going to be helping you. It is love that is going to be helping you. So remember, when you release frustrations, you bring about a beautiful change in your life, and that change then makes your path easier. Remember, this can just be anxiety, because when it comes to your cards, there is no reason for you to be frustrated. Maybe your frustration can be when it comes to people, and remember, people are going to be who they are, so surrender frustrations. Balance, yes, that balance, emotional balance is more important when it comes to your life, and of course work and play, that balance is important too. But what I feel like, Your mind may be a little bit more restless than usual because the focus here is on mind. Maybe you don't have all the information that you need to proceed when it comes to your life. Remember, information will come when you're ready and change is coming anyway. So please maintain an emotional balance. Please maintain, this mind related balance, because that balance is what is going to be helping you a great deal. Of course, I'll give you your tea leaf cards to see what clarification is coming there. New home, new attitude. Okay, so for a couple of people, you may need an attitude change, which means setting out frustration, being open to change, and bringing love into the situation. Of course, for a couple of you, maybe you want to move into a new home or you're looking into this new house. Of course, because it is a broom, cleaning up your space. Cleaning up your space automatically results in a new attitude. Okay, that's something that I've realized, because anytime I clean my shelves, anytime I clean my closet, I just feel so much better in my own self. Okay, so it may play in two ways, either new home or new attitude. A recognition, reward, or merit. So of course, for people who are like working on getting recognition, that recognition may come, and once again, reward for merit. And reward for merit is as good as you are. That is the kind of recognition that you're getting. So if you put in hard work, you're getting success. So it depends on your efforts. Okay, your efforts are going to be rewarded. It is merit that is going to be rewarded. And pleasure with a close friend. So maybe remember, like I mentioned, your friendships are going to be important. So maybe spending time with somebody you love, a close friend, may be on the cards. A desk, pay attention to your work. Once again, reward for merit. So you may have to put in extra efforts. Once again, remember this, your hard work will be rewarded. So work hard. That is something you cannot escape. In need of help, assistance, or guidance. So if you feel like you need help, please make sure you're seeking help. If you feel like you need assistance, please make sure you're asking for that assistance, and same when it comes to guidance, because you may need some extra information when it comes to your life, but help is available. That is what I'm seeing. And great happiness. So once again, great happiness will come in your direction. Of course, with your friendships, you're already getting that happiness and time to go out and have fun. So once again, please make sure balance is there in your life. If you're working, you're also taking the time to go out and have fun, because balance is everything. Without balance, our lives become very, very unidimensional, and that is not a great thing to do. Yeah, of course, I'll give you messages from Baba when it comes to your life. Telepathy. Baba can communicate with anyone, anytime, anywhere. Look for signs. So Baba is going to be sending you signs, or when it comes to receiving extra information, it may come from Baba as well, and Baba sends help as well for you. Yeah, so look out for Baba's help, and you are under Baba's protection. So when Baba protects you, nothing to worry about, because it's Baba's protection that changes life. Okay, in his infinite compassion, Baba grants wishes. Pray to him. So if you have any kind of wish when it comes to your life, or if you feel like, oh, I really want this, then you have to pray to Baba, and consistently pray to Baba. Okay, it shouldn't be like I'm praying today, tomorrow I forget all about him. That's not how it works. It is always consistency in devotion that gets you what you want. Yeah, and grace of Guru. Okay, Baba's grace is upon you. Use it well. So remember this, for all of my Sai Baba devotees, Baba's grace is already present in your life. So talk to him, communicate with him, and remember, grace of a Guru can also be your own personal Guru. It doesn't always have to be Sai Baba. So any Guru that you believe in, remember, his grace is on you, and he walks with you every step of the way. You are never alone, and that is why a Guru is important when it comes to a personal life, because anytime a person even goes through difficulties, with the grace of a Guru or an ascended master or a saint, they come through it as if it was nothing, because the Guru carries you. So any difficulty, it first passes through your Guru and then it comes to you, because that's the way it is. Grace of a Guru is magnificent. And protector, if you have any kind of fear, remember, there's nothing to fear. Baba protects you and your family. I'll give you a couple of more. Karma Yoga. Okay, you guys are Karma Yogis, pile 2. We've always spoken about it. The amount of good karma you do, the more you benefit from it. Anytime your karma goes in a negative direction, that is what comes your way. Okay, and karma yoga, once again, it becomes very important then to have a grace of a guru, because then the grace of the guru guides you in every step of the way. So remember, do good karma for people, for the planet, whichever way you can. And forgiveness, so you need to forgive someone in the next 45 days. Yeah, forgive. See, it doesn't mean you have to forget what they've done, or it doesn't mean that you have to include that person in your life. Once again, forgiveness is just, that's it. I'm doing this for myself and for God. So when you forgive someone, God forgives you for your own sins. That is the way it works. Yeah, but forgiving somebody, important. And bhakti yoga too. So dedication to one God or a guru may be important for you. And remember, when it comes to choosing the deity that you believe in, it is very simple. Wherever you are right now, close your eyes, and the first image that comes to your mind, that is, your direction. It's as simple as that. Close your eyes today. First thing that comes in, that is your direction. It's simple as that. And abundance, so once again, financially, I don't really see any need for you to worry, because Baba promises financial abundance when it comes to your life. Yeah, overall, these are the messages that you need to receive for the next 45 days. And as I wrap this up, I'm going to be leaving you with nothing but my best wishes. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 3, these are the messages that you need to receive for the next 45 days. And as always, we start with your monology, and the message essentially for you is to hold your vision. So when it comes to your goals, when it comes to ambition, when it comes to any desire that you have, it's very important to be fixed in it. Okay, so not deviate from it more often, and be very crystal clear about whatever it is that you want, so that your path ahead becomes so much more easier. Yeah, of course, I'll give you your tarot. You have the Hierophant, you have the Star, you have Knight of Pentacles, and you have Wheel of Fortune. Okay, it's going to be blessed time for you, pile 3, because the way I see it, it's like there is this sense of slowing down here. So there's going to be no real hurry here. Nothing that you're going to be doing is going to be extreme. It's going to be extremely calculated. Okay, I feel like for a couple of you, you may re-evaluate a couple of plans that you have, maybe fine-tune it in certain cases, and only then go in that direction. I don't feel like you're in any particular hurry to go anywhere, which I think is supremely brilliant. But I also see a lot of hidden desires in you. You want your future to be better. You want your future to be in a way that is more conducive to who you are as a person. And in a way, you're very emotional about your dreams, or you're getting more emotional about your dreams as you proceed. For people who've been into any kind of health issues, I feel like healing is coming in your direction, and that healing is going to be proceeding beautifully, all right? But I feel like for a couple of you, there are certain wishes coming true. Or if you're working on some kind of project, you're going to be able to successfully complete it, and you feel like you are on top of the world. And remember this, there are some things that are happening right now that are just in the zone of blessings. Okay, so I feel like major amount of blessings are coming into your life in the next 45 days. So it's a beautiful and blessed phase. Okay, but in a way, I feel like everything that you're going to be doing, it is something very, very normal for you. I don't feel like you're going to be trying something different, or you are going to be going to extremes. Everything the way it is always supposed to be going, and that is what is bringing you the greatest amount of blessings. But I also feel like a lot of things that are coming in your direction are spiritual in nature. So all of a sudden, if you find yourself dedicating time for spirituality, or you feel like going in a specific direction when it comes to your spirituality, that is going to be a beautiful blessing when it comes to you. Okay, because I see a great amount of wisdom when it comes to any step that you take in the next 45 days. Of course, for a couple of you, thinking about marriage, or getting some kind of marriage proposal may be on the cards for you. And if that happens, then that is going to be proceeding beautifully when it comes to your life. The essential goal here is learning. The essential goal here is understanding, comprehending, and reflecting. Okay, so these are the major themes for you when it comes to the next 45 days. Work-wise, a lot of success is coming in your direction. Education-wise, a lot of success is coming in your direction. So it is just a beautiful spread for you for the next 45 days. Yes, peaceful. Lot of internal peace is what I'm seeing for you, which is of course reflected in your cards. Once again, this could just be a divine gift coming in your direction, but peace is supreme when it comes to life, and this is like hard earned. Okay, once again, you may be more focused on getting more peace, which is why that may be happening as well. Yeah, a success and growth, absolutely. For those who've been waiting for success, that success may finally be knocking on your door, and along with that comes consistent growth. And I'm getting this really consistent sense of growth here. It's going to be haphazard. It's like now you're starting in that direction because you're very deliberate, you're slow, you're reconsidering, re-evaluating, and going at things beautifully. But patience may be important for you. Patience when it comes to your everyday life, patience when it comes to achieving something. Remember, when it comes to growth, growth comes slowly for you. So once again, it is like one step at a time. You're moving in that direction, but that is happening slow, consistent, just like the turtle. The turtle spirit is the one who wins the race in the end. So that is exactly what is happening when it comes to you. One thing that you have to sort of be careful about is, if you are in denial of something, then it is important for you to take those blindfolds off. If you're seeing something clearly, especially when it comes to relationships, if you feel like, oh, this is this way, this is that way, and if you're going to be denying that, that is not going to be helping you. When it comes to your work, if you're like, okay, I'm in denial of everything, I feel like everything is working out beautifully, I'm not going to be making any changes, that just means you're in denial of something. So one thing that becomes very important is reflection on all parts of your life and asking yourself what is not balanced, what is something that you're in denial of, and then be honest about it. So honesty is something that you may need to experience in the next 45 days within yourself, and maybe which is why you need to change a couple of things around you. Your communication with your higher self is getting a lot more better, and of course, when you surrender denial, that higher self comes through beautifully. But when it comes to the next 45 days, overall, you're blessed spiritually, you're blessed when it comes to your life, and peace is entering into your realm, which is beautiful. Yeah, I'll give you your tea leaf cards. I feel like you should really breathe easy with the kind of spread that has come in your direction. I would. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. So especially wherever you are right now, you feel like things are not going in your way. Remember, change is coming. Slow, steady change, but that change is beautiful. Remember, the caterpillar doesn't become a butterfly in a day. It takes its time, but when it comes out as a butterfly, there is no beautiful thing than the butterfly. The colors, the visions, beautiful. Remember, you like that caterpillar transforming. So transformation is a theme for you in the next 45 days. Light-hearted, carefree time. So the possibility that you may spend time with friends or family which is carefree, and you're happy and you're just living your best life is there for you. Once again, you have the card of sun. You had the star as well, you have the sun as well. So once again, it's happiness and well-being, emotional well-being, and that is also coming in your direction. So the sun is shining again. You also had the wheel of fortune. So again, blessed time for you. Deep personal strength and peace that assures success. So once again, you're growing as an individual. A lot of spiritual blessings, like I told you, are coming in your way. So once again, it is your strong sense of person. It is that personal strength that is taking you towards peace, and success is assured as a result of this. You're really maturing as a human being, and you're becoming stronger as a person. I feel like your faith is unshakable. Eagle, triumph over obstacles. So any obstacles that you're facing, remember, like a caterpillar, things will change and you're going to be emerging stronger. Yeah. And once again, the higher self is very closely related to the eagle. That's what I personally believe in my spiritual practices. So once again, you're like emerging out of storms beautifully. Announcement, you may have an announcement. Once again, examinations could be announced, or from a university or place of work, some kind of announcement. Money or property through an inheritance or windfall. So money is coming suddenly in your direction. Okay, so money is strong for you. If you've invested somewhere, maybe that will come in, or maybe you'll win something. That is there too. Okay. fair woman, your dealings or relationship with a woman are going to be important, and this is a woman with blonde, gray or white hair. Once again, maybe an older woman, she may be important when it comes to your life. And okay, younger man. So two people are going to be important when it comes to you, my pile 3. This is a dealing or relationship with a younger man. Okay, so once again, maybe this person has like, black hair or brown hair and darker complexion, but a younger man. And short journey. So once again, a small trip may be on, your destiny. So trip is there as well. And maybe it is there that you will have that light-hearted carefree time, but it's there regardless. I'll give you messages from Sai. Never give up on yourself. So don't you give up on your dreams. Remember, hold a fixed vision when it comes to your life, because it is your vision that will help you achieve whatever it is that you want. Remember, sometimes change is slow, but slow change is better than quick change, because you get more time to adapt to that change. Yeah, that's coming through. Oneness, remember, focus on worshipping one God, focus on worshipping one deity, or focus on worshipping one saint. Because once again, when it comes to your spiritual life, if you go in multiple directions, then the journey becomes difficult. Okay, it's gonna happen. The journey is definitely going to be continuing, but it is harder. And expect a miracle. So once again, you can expect a miracle, of course, with that transformation and success and growth coming in your direction. Sometimes, even you will be surprised how certain things have happened for you. But that's the way it is. Personal growth, once again, this is a repeated message when it comes to you. So this said already, deep personal strength and peace that assures success, but personal growth is happening over the next 45 days. And truth, discovering the truth. Once again, facing the truth is important when it comes to you, but heading in that divine oneness, the ultimate truth is happening when it comes to your spiritual life. So no wonder, if you're heading towards the truth, then spiritual blessings are just the most normal thing to happen, and miracles too are like, expected in a way. And synthesis. All truly spiritual paths lead to God. Follow the one most suited when it comes to you. When it comes to the oneness path, it doesn't mean you have to walk the path of your ancestors. You can walk a path that is yours, but remember, the message already was of oneness. Yeah, one thing, whichever way it goes for you. Mind power. Your mind has tremendous power. Surrender it to Baba and let him direct it. So your mind is powerful. Baba wants to take you in a particular direction, or channel the mind power that you have in a particular direction. So let him direct it. You will benefit from it. But okay, now you have to take care of your ego. Okay, so the only thing that may stop you when it comes to your spiritual path is like you may not want to listen to what somebody is trying to tell you. They may tell you the right thing, but in the end, if your ego is sort of filtering things, that may become difficult. See, you can either have your ego or you can make spiritual progress. Both are like not working out together, because when it comes to the ego, it belongs to the lower dimensions, and when it comes to spiritual growth, it always goes upwards. Okay, so you can either go down with the ego or up with spiritual growth. And last one, abundance. You're going to be blessed with abundance when it comes to your life, my dear pile 3. So once again, whatever changes are happening, once again I see this because changes are happening in your spiritual dimension. They are translating in your life, which is leaving you blessed. Most important, one fixed vision, whether this is when it comes to your goals or whether this is when it comes to your spiritual practice. All paths lead to home. There is no doubt about which path you should take. That is depending on your own religion and spiritual practices. But in the end, one path that will lead you straight towards whatever it is that you want. Anyway, you're going towards success and growth. Yeah. So these are the messages that you need to receive when it comes to your life for the next 45 days. And as always, I want to leave you with my best wishes and blessings. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.